Everybody says that in Scotland people are not confident. Well, I think the way to increase your self-confidence is to go through the social enterprise process. Working together is a hell of a lot easier than working on your own.
Eigg is 12 miles offshore.
Eigg is a cluster of the small isles, part of Eigg, Muck, Rum and Canna.
It's very nice in the summer and horrible in the winter.
I've been here for 50 years.
I've lived here all my life. I'm not going to tell you how many years that is.
Craft shop started way back. In fact, funnily enough, I was working in the craft shop when I first came to the island, but I was working for the owner's craft shop. And now, 15 years later, it's our own craft shop, our own cooperative.
A nicer feeling on the island now. Yes, people are much happier since the takeover. People can build their own houses. But it's just very different. It's so much better.
Yeah, there's been a lot of development, all in a good way. A lot of houses have been renovated and it's very positive.
Well, now that we have our own green electricity, it's fantastic because we have 24-hour powers.
Which is a combination of 4 wind turbines, a hydro and solar panels.
And for years and years and years I kind of like lived like an owl at night, you know, using generator power.
And I think it's the first scheme of its kind which has all 3 working in together.
Before you had to watch, you know, when you were putting the washing machine on, you had, for instance, I had 5 o'clock, I could put my washing machine. If I forgot, well, I'll have to wait for the following day.
But now we have a normal way of life, you know.
Very good community feel, so it's a good place to live.
Learning is for life. You don't learn and you stop learning, you learn all the time. I was part of the Scotland Unlimited network in the first place, and it's through the network that I was offered a chance to do something with the Social Enterprise Academy. They offered me the chance of doing this start your own social enterprise business, and I jumped at it because I thought that it would be really good for the craft shop. It made me really aware of the importance of personal development and continued professional development, and that's something that we hadn't really touched upon in the craft shop, or I would say in the community in general. What was different about the learning style in the Social Enterprise Academy was that unlike any other business courses that I've been on, and we've been on lots of business startup, it was all about experiential learning. It was about active learning as well. You didn't sort of sit there with a tutor that was delivering a sermon, preaching at you. We actually had to do things ourselves, and it was really good to have the group because everybody came from a different background, different geographical location, and there was a lot of cross-fertilization going on. We learned a lot from each other. A lot of practical stuff in the learning, like how to make a simple business plan, how to make this mission statement, how to look at funding, how to present your project. I would say it's really quite a difficult sort of process because we had to all present our business plan in front of ourselves, our peers, and also a panel. And it was a kind of mini dragon den, a social enterprise dragon's den if you want. Now in a position as a community counsellor and as a tutor, I have actually informally offered a lot of help to fledgling entrepreneurs in my community in sort of showing them how to do a simple business plan and coach them into making a presentation. Because having gone through it, I know what people are looking for. So I was able to advise people on what the bank and the funders would be looking for. Well, in the short term, the course has been really beneficial to my continual professional development. I think we are functioning more professionally in the craft shop as a result of it, and we've implemented a professional development strategy. And in the long term, I think it's given us a template on how to develop our business for the future. I think the Academy is going to have a really important role in the growth of social enterprise in Scotland because of the type of course it delivers. Working from strength to strength. It's going to produce some really interesting results because it's going to change the way that business is going to be done. It's going to be a far more human, far more ecological way of doing business. It's going to be tailored to the needs of the communities of the future.